Something I'm very passionate about in life is that we are all able to be and exist and do and thrive in the common space that is the public spaces, shared spaces. And that requires that we all consider that there are other people than ourselves in that space, and that we are not entitled to express ourselves uninhibitedly in those spaces. I'm not saying you should be someone else or hold yourself entrapped, like in a social situation. That's a completely different. Like if you're coming together and you know each other and all of this. But I'm talking about in a place where people are strangers, but we coexist because we work there, or because we dine there, or we, I don't know, swim there. Like, playing basketball in a public court. It's all about considering each other and not going too egomaniac. And the reason I'm passionate about that is because I have felt the consequences of people treating common spaces like personal spaces. And that's just not the way. So I will encourage you and other people and everybody to have this in mind when they are out and about and doing their thing, personal thing, in a public space, in a common shared space. And find and train yourself to see a way, and if necessary, train others to see that there's a way where both and all can exist and coexist in that shared space. That means we can both speak. If there was other people in this room and I insisted on making videos, I would still speak, but I wouldn't speak as loudly as I would if I was alone. And they would be able to also speak and make a video if that was required. My camera does that sometimes. But also not at the max volume, because we are in a shared space. So if we want the max volume, we create deliberate spaces for that, where we don't bother anybody else with putting our own personal agenda onto them unwillingly on their part. And this goes for emotions too. Take responsibility for your need, for what you need to have done, get done, how you need to do it, how loud you want to be, how much space you need to take up, and find a space that allows that if you need to take it to the max. And choose to be able to limit yourself when you are in common spaces.